Happy holidays from Dallas. I'm Phyllis Slocum, and welcome to this edition of the Idea Network. We've got a mixed bag of goodies for you, including a tour of the AR&D and Talent Dynamics website, useful information for you and ways we can share that information. So, let's get started. The furor over TV program ratings has sparked a myriad of responses. One of those responses has just debuted at NBC affiliate KSL in Salt Lake City. At the end of their Access programming, they're running a brief content review of upcoming NBC primetime entertainment. This example comes from the first week of their ratings review, which began earlier this month.
We leave you tonight, as we will be leaving you every evening from now on, with TV Wise. That's up next, a guide to a nightly NBC programming.
It will allow you to make more educated decisions about what to watch and what to allow your children to watch.
Have a good evening.
This is TV Wise for Monday, November 3rd. This primetime lineup begins at 7 with Suddenly Susan, where Susan is into dreams and therapy. This episode has a TV PG rating. Expect some sexual innuendo. Next at 7:30 is Caroline in the City, also rated TV PG. It contains sexual innuendo based on the storyline, which has Caroline being asked to donate eggs and Dell becoming an escort. At 8, NBC airs the conclusion of the movie House of Frankenstein, which is rated TV 14 because of intense situations and violence. This has been TV Wise for Monday, November 3rd. For more information, check the TV Wise website at ksl.com. TV Wise is brought to you by KSL's Family Now.
Okay, if you're an ABC affiliate, how do you make sure your viewers receive those sought-after lottery numbers during Monday Night Football? Well, KVII in Amarillo has come up with a way to satisfy both their news viewers and football fans. They squeeze the football game while the lottery numbers are drawn live. Take a look.
Now it's 3rd and 10, so the Colts trying to keep the drive alive, down 6-0. Justin out of the shotgun. Good protection, but the secondary does its work. And then Marshall Faulk makes the catch, stays in bounds, but is short of the first down. Run out at the 22-yard line.
It was a good read on the part of Justin downfield. He wanted to go downfield with it, but he gave it to the man that could pick up the yards on the ground, and the crowd booing because they would like to see them go for this, but this is the right call.
Nice work by Marshall Faulk. He hits Bruce Smith as he's releasing, helping out Adam Meadows, the left tackle, and then he catches the ball and makes good yardage. A double whammy that time on the part of Marshall Faulk.
39-yard attempt by Carrie Blanchard. It's 4th down and 4.
Tired of struggling with all those sports scores? Well, you're not alone. Several stations are tackling the issue by using the sports ticker technique. Here are 2 examples to give you some ideas. The first is from WTAE in Pittsburgh, the other from WSAZ in Charleston, Huntington, West Virginia.
This is Channel 4 Action Sports.
Andrew's here, and he's speaking his mind. Not you. No. Well, you are too, but you know what I mean.
He generally does.
Jim Leland, not a quiet guy when he's upset, and we'll have that for you in just a moment. By the way, serious business and football fan, fun. You can catch all the scores on the Action Sports ticker. Well, how big is Sunday's fight for first? At the stadium today was NBC, ESPN, and HBO.
Welcome to Football Friday Night here on Capital City News. I'm Matt Shepard. A week ago, Capital punished DuPont and showed it was still the team to beat in the Valley. The Cougars taking their wrecking crew on the road to Logan.
Finally, if you're still looking for a way to target women in your sportscast, have we got news for you. Condé Nast recently began publishing Sports for Women. That and a number of sister magazines all appear on good magazine racks. If you need any information or ideas about women in sports, turn the pages of those magazines. Now, let's say you want to build the credibility of your secondary weather team. Well, WFAA here in Dallas had one of their second-line meteorologists on set doing a special weather series about hail and its very destructive forces here in North Texas. It aired in the top-rated 10 p.m. news, and the #1 weather anchor was part of the on-set crosstalk. Take a look.
It was a balmy Friday afternoon.
Families were arriving at the park for an evening of fun and relaxation. Kids were playing on the rides, and others were performing on stage. But the sunny skies that Friday afternoon were soon darkened by towering thunderstorms. Storm spotters reported dangerously large hail to the west and to the south. Warnings were flashed to Mayfest officials. People were ordered to take immediate shelter.
It just exploded this direction. And when it hit with all the force.
Diane Stadler was the Mayfest communications director and remembers that terrible night.
I've never seen hail that big and that jagged. I mean, it was, I know it sounds like a fish story, but it was huge.
The storm actually hit a half an hour earlier than predicted. Hail the size of softballs forced people to take cover wherever they could find it. Under tables, into trailers, some found shelter in the porta potties. The pavilion was jammed with people. Even today, dents are an everlasting reminder of that night.
The tables like these had huge holes just through them, and the tables bent in and crushed.
Fort Worth gymnastics coach Scott Krause had 24 kids performing at the festival.
It was horrible. It was, and there were so many people not prepared.
I was pretty scared. I'm like, I knew we were going to be okay. I just wanted it to stop. Everything was just breaking, and like a lot of people were crying and screaming.
20 minutes later, it was all over. 60 people were injured. Cold and confused, they were taken to the nearby armory for medical help.
No one had ever seen hail like that. I'll always remember that night.
Sunrise Saturday gave residents their first look at the magnitude of the disaster. Thousands of roofs of all kinds destroyed. Buildings looking like they had been bombed. Skylights and windows shattered. Damage estimates climbing into the hundreds of millions, eventually to surpass $1 billion. So, are we helpless in the face of massive hailstorms?
And they're burning place flares.
Scientists are working on ways to limit damage caused by hail, while others are experimenting with ways to stop hail before it starts. The techniques they use are reminiscent of the old cloud seeding experiments during the drought years of the 50s. Aircraft inject silver iodide into storm clouds, hastening the formation of rain before tiny water droplets can freeze into hail. Maybe someday North Texas will use hail suppression, but until then, homeowners can reduce hail damage by using new hail-resistant building materials. This hail gun at Texas Tech shows that composition shingles fare the worst under hail attack. Wood shingles are better, but metal roofs are the best.
They're concrete that are pressed in a pan and painted.
Cement tiles and fiber cement tiles are some of the latest hail-resistant products.
These specific fiber cement tiles are resistant to 2 or 2 1/4 inch diameter hail.
Hail-resistant materials are still costly, but insurance companies are trying to figure ways to allow discounts for homeowners who use them. Auto dealerships with huge outdoor lots like the Troy Aikman Auto Mall in West Fort Worth are particularly vulnerable to big hailstorms. This was the same dealership the day after Fort Worth's devastating 1995 hailstorm. 1,000 brand new cars destroyed or heavily damaged.
Do a lot of praying that we don't get hail. Don't like to hear those weather reports.
20 miles west in Weatherford, another car dealer has installed a costly protection system made of heavy, hail-resistant netting. It's supposed to stop even the largest hailstones in winds up to 140 miles per hour.
WITN in Greenville, North Carolina, has taken the weather outdoors. With the addition of a mobile weather van, the meteorologist can give a first-hand look at the weather along with specific readings taken from within that van. The vehicle is equipped with all the bells and whistles of a weather center, but it's mobile.
And good morning, I'm Steve Hawley. Got the hood on not because of the rain, because it's chilly here on the campus of ECU. Actually, it's not all that bad. It's 56 degrees, but with the winds coming out of the northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour, and we've been standing out here for 4 hours now, it's kind of chilly. The wind kind of gets right on through your jackets, and we got some rain on the way, so we got the umbrellas handy as well. You'll want one as well.
One side of the van is a rolling billboard for Chief Meteorologist Marvin Doherty, and they've nicknamed it the Marv Van. One great use for this live mobile weather center is bad weather, particularly hurricane season, when they can go to the key storm areas. And another station has taken a similar approach. WIS in Columbia, South Carolina, has equipped a Jeep Cherokee to provide their viewers with up-to-the-minute weather bulletins. Take a look.
In weather like this, count on WIS News with Storm Chaser, an exclusive weather safety advantage. When severe weather is heading your way, the WIS Storm Chaser gets there first to show you exactly what's happening, live, so you can see firsthand in time to protect your home and family. Storm Chaser, one more way the team, the technology is working for you in the spirit of Carolina on WIS News.
Well, Back to Basics this month has two great ideas. First, from WISC in Madison, Wisconsin, a full-fledged producers training course. Here's the workbook. Now, WISC ran the program for 1 to 2 hours a week over 12 weeks for their new producers. Now, the training manual was a joint effort, but mostly was put together by a former senior producer who also helped teach some of the classes. The manual covers all aspects of the WISC newscast development: writing, technical issues, feeds, you name it. If you'd like more information about the producer training manual, give us a call here in Dallas. And now from WSBT in South Bend, talk to me. The news director and promotions manager made up a number of different cards with the face of the target demographics. You see it here. On each side is a different face, but the message is still very much the same. Talk to me. And guess who the news director gave them to? You got it. Each reporter has one perched on their computer. For a lot of you, education is the #1 coverage issue. KFDM in Beaumont, Texas, has created Homework Hotline, in which students can receive assistance from certified teachers every day after school. The station partners with MCI and Entergy to provide this service to students across Texas.
Now there's actually a good reason to encourage this kind of behavior. It's Homework Hotline. Free help with homework every day after school. Call toll-free from anywhere in Texas from 4:30 p.m. until 7 p.m. Certified teachers are standing by to help with English, math, and science questions. Homework Hotline, sponsored by Entergy, MCI, and KFDM Channel 6. Because when our students get better, our state gets stronger.
And last but certainly not least, let's take a look at that AR&D website. It's filled with helpful information and services all available to you. I know most of you have seen this before, but for those of you who have yet to experience the AR&D website, you're in for a real treat. What you're looking at now is the front page of that website. Here you'll find a vast pool of marketing information. If you weren't able to join us for the RTNDA Gen X focus groups back in September, plunge into this section and find out what valuable tips we were able to uncover. However, the highlight of our website is the client section. Now, not just anyone can access it. You must be an AR&D client. You'll need a password to log in, and each of you has one. But if you've forgotten it, just email our webmaster. That's Gary Fieldsend, or give him a phone call. Once inside this client section, an enormous amount of information is at your fingertips. The TSR Sweeps Library is the site visited the most. Updated regularly, we're constantly thinking of better ways to serve our clients. Recently, we added a section to help you prepare for the November sweeps. The library is categorized by topics, and the safety section shown here contains a variety of stories other stations have aired. Here, in the Spotlight reports, are articles of useful information written by the AR&D family. For example, this piece by Senior Account Executive Alan Mason presents you with tactics that can help prepare you for a crisis. Our position paper section combines the great minds of our research and consulting departments. These articles are written by account executives and research project directors. Now, you should be receiving them in the mail, but if you want to go back and look or print extra copies, proceed to this section. And speaking of documents, you may want to browse through the AR&D archives. It contains older documents, those we consider the oldies but goodies. So if you happen to throw out a document you treasured, look here. It may be here that you find just what you were looking for. We always like to brag about our clients who are making things happen. Well, check out our Smart Partner Salute section. We spotlight regularly one of our clients, and this month it happens to be John Rose at KCTV in Kansas City. You can check out this page to learn why we consider him a star. While you're there, be sure to check out some of the past Smart Partner Salutes. Who knows, you may turn out to be one of them. Now, let's venture over to the Talent Dynamics site. Talent Dynamics provides talent development and placement services to stations everywhere. If you get a chance, you should browse through it. The Marketplace is the jobs listing section, and you can advertise all of your station's personnel needs here. This service is free to all AR&D clients. With over 2,000 job hunters accessing this section per week, this is a valuable tool you can use to recruit new people. As you can see, the positions are arranged by market size. Here, you're looking at the 100-plus section. Currently, the Marketplace showcases nearly 400 job listings. In this section, Sandra Connell, who is president of Talent Dynamics, offers resume tips for young professionals trying to break into the industry. However, it's a wonderful marketing opportunity for more experienced professionals who are trying to take the next step in their career. While browsing the Talent Dynamics website, be sure to catch a glimpse of our talent development services. You can discover a number of ways in which we can help you to develop your talent. Our latest venture will be a producer workshop scheduled for January 1998. Participants are able to get information and sign up online. There's a world of information and resources available to you on the AR&D website, so when you have a chance, click on and give it a try. Well, that's it for this edition of AR&D's Idea Network. Now, promotion managers, remember, the next edition is our annual special Promotion Idea Network. We'll need you to send your best promotion for the past year so we can showcase it for you. Don't worry, though, you'll be getting a fax. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great holiday.